Hey y'all.
Hey y'all, welcome back. Y'all see we're in a totally different setup. We have mics, clap it up. We have 2 cameras. It's giving production.
Clap it up.
And you know what the name of this episode is? Investing in your purpose. This is part of the investing part. You gotta, if you want to do what you say you want to do, you gotta put action into it. You gotta put action into it. You gotta level up. If you really want to be, you gotta be consistent. You gotta put action into it.
Yep.
And stay dedicated. Because even if you don't want to do it, you still gotta do it. If that's your purpose, if that's your goal, if that's what you really want to do.
Very good.
But my name is Nas.
My name is Chen.
And this is the QuietStorm podcast. Are you nervous? What's going on?
Girl. I'm not nervous. It's just that I'm just like really excited. I'm really excited because, like you said, is literally you can talk about something, but you gotta put the action behind it. That's all. So, yeah, so, first before we get started,
Disclaimer.
This is for educational and entertainment purposes only.
Take what resonate, and if it don't, let it fly.
Let it fly.
There you go.
Because the ones who get it, and the ones who don't.
Period.
Also, before we start, mental check-in.
Okay, period. Mentally, I feel. Oh, hold up. I'm gonna make sure I'm not too loud because you know the mic.
We have mics now, y'all.
I wish y'all gonna see all the stuff that we got on our TikTok. So just so you know, we not leaving y'all out. We want y'all to get the experience. We want y'all to grow and know that what we're doing is intentional. So every single piece, every milestone is going to be celebrated for us. Just to let y'all know. But you'll be able to see that on TikTok.
Yeah. So follow and like our TikTok. Like and subscribe on our YouTube channel, the QuietStorm Podcast. Thank you. And we appreciate y'all because literally this is why we are doing this. We want to reach out to people who's, to everybody. We want to reach out. We want to be heard. And also, too, we want for y'all to interact with us.
Build a community. Like, this is a way for us to build a community. Interacting with people. Giving our perspective, let y'all hear your perspective. Like, that's how you not just grow mentally, but grow as a person when you're involved, like, engaging with other people's perspectives. And sometimes with that, you're able to understand just life in general, yourself in general. Like, okay, I just learned something new today.
Because we learn every day.
Honestly. Every day. But mentally, back to mental check-in. I'm sorry, just getting off time. But mental check-in, I feel as though I know what I need to do. But no, there's no buts. It's just that I know what I need to do. That's it. But I know that was so like so dark.
It wasn't dark.
Because it was a pause in it. But I'm good. I'm good mentally. I feel good. I feel like I just feel settled with everything. But I just know what I need to do. I just need to be disciplined. That's it. I keep saying it, but it's gonna happen starting today.
But even though too, you just like give yourself grace and just be patient with yourself. Even just keep taking the steps. That's all you need. Just keep taking the steps.
But I don't want to keep saying I'm gonna do it tomorrow. I'd rather just like fuck it. I'm gonna do it today. And be like, yes, I'm giving myself grace. Yes, I am taking the steps. But I don't want to keep getting to that point where it comes procrastination, where I'm like, I'm gonna leave it tomorrow. I'm gonna leave it for tomorrow. I'm gonna be disciplined tomorrow or the next day or the day after that. No, I want to be intentional about my decision making and make sure that I'm not just, because I'm giving myself grace, because I am taking time with it, that I don't get to it, because I want to get to it. Because at the end of the day, I always say, God willing, whatever's of you is of you. Whatever don't belong, let it go.
It's true.
Literally, how you doing?
Mentally, I feel like I'm okay. I'm good. I'm blessed.
That's right.
I'm blessed. I'm just glad that I don't crash out no more.
Snap, don't crash out.
Because I can't give people that. Like, I feel like once you start crashing out, you have not won. You didn't win your battle. So, yeah, that's how I am mentally. Not in crash out zone.
Because that's when you're able to make the right decisions, when you're not crashing out.
And then controlling your emotions too, because everything is like, you can see stuff that's going on. It's like you just have to be calm. Like, you can't let what's going on affect you. Even though, not saying like you're not supposed to have emotions, you're not supposed to feel it, but it's like you need to know when to turn it on and turn it off. So
I wouldn't say turn it on and turn it off, because at the end of the day, we're human. Like, we're going to, that's just like you getting in an accident and you're like, oh, I'm fine, I'm okay. No, you're going to feel hurt, you're going to feel those pains, but knowing when to just understand, I wouldn't even say understand the emotion, but like working through the emotion, understand like, hey, this is not what's happening to me, this is what's happening for me. That's how I think about it. Because I had to determine my emotions a different type of way. Because I was not saying crash out, but I used to be a ball of anger, like a ball of it. So just
that's not good.
Yeah, I know. I used to. That's so unhealthy. That used to be me, but it's not me anymore. Mm-hmm. So I know what you're going. But like I sympathize. I empathize with you. Actually, not sympathize. I empathize.
Well, I don't want your empathy.
No, I'm not saying it like that.
I'm not
saying okay. I'm not saying it like that.
Okay. I'm okay.
I'm not saying I take video of you. Okay. I'm just saying I can relate to what you're saying because I've been through that before as far as saying crashing out. But now I'm on the other side of it. Like, now I know, yes, I'm human. Yes, I can go through these emotions. And I can dictate what I put my energy into. That's it. Because once you crash out, you already put your energy into it. Even
that's the word to do. Okay, now I know. We got cameras.
Yeah, I got to remember.
We got cameras.
Period.
Okay. Cool. That's what's up. Like, yeah. So, today we will be talking about
investing in your purpose.
And what does that look like? What does that feel like? And after you know that you're investing in your purpose, what is the next step?
I'm so great. That's why I said I like the fact that we're like interacting. We're getting other people's perspectives on their lives and their walk of life and their journey, because Black. Huh? I'm not in the camera.
You come move. There you go.
Oh. I was saying, I would appreciate.
It make you want to turn to the side, like
that's why I had the chance to turn this way. Okay. So I appreciate Black because when she was telling us, it was like kind of like when you hear someone go through that, you know, oh, I know what to do now, or I know what not to do, or I know the steps because you're doing this. So as she was talking, I was taking notes. Like, I was taking mental notes. Go back to the conversation. I was saying, like, I was taking mental notes. Like, each time we talked to someone, it was only twice, but y'all know that. Each time we talked to someone, I was taking mental notes because I was like, I didn't know that, period. Let me write that down. Like when she was talking about grants, I was like, oh, let me write a grant. Let's get funded because we don't have to use our own money, even though it will feel for me personally. Oh, I forgot we got a mic on. For me personally, I feel as though yes, it will feel more like yes, this is mine. I did it by myself. I did something, taking pride in. I invested in myself. Did this. This is my baby, and I'm watching it flourish. But I was like, period. These people, I knew that there's grants for literally everything that you could think of under the sun. There's grants for that. But I forgot. I was like, oh, period. Somebody can invest in us. More the merrier. More the merrier. Because I keep hearing, what's that saying? You literally have everything that you need inside of you. Like, you don't have to outsource for anything. So I was like, okay, period. So all of the conversations we have, I'm grateful for them. Because I've been learning, literally learning, just taking down notes, taking mental notes, checking my boxes. That's it. That's good. That's good. Yep. So what's the best thing? What your purpose look like?
So, just investing in my purpose is because I promote health, and I just feel like, just like how you said, just being able to invest in yourself. But sometimes, like, because I know, like, me starting my herbal business, a lot of the times people don't want to invest in you. Even if you get grants, even if you try to get loans, they don't want to invest in you because they don't see your vision as you see it. So, and it'd be the support too, but being able to do, because people don't see the vision that you have and want to invest in you, being able to invest in yourself is an accomplishment. So, me starting my herbal business, it was like a lot of people don't understand that literally. There's some people that do believe that health is wealth, and there's some people that that don't. But the ones that don't believe that, those are the ones that more likely they won't invest in you. Or it's like, oh, you can't do this. So, and it's like any business owner, you shouldn't tell another business owner what they can and can't do. So investing in yourself and investing in your purpose is a wonderful thing. I believe it's really a wonderful thing, and it's a feeling where it's a feeling like no other, because it's like I had this vision, I had this plan, I executed it, and now that it's flourishing. It's like, wow, look what I have done. And then when you say look what I have done, it goes to show you, it's like, what else can I do?
Right.
That's why I call myself sometimes a jack of all trades, because I truly believe that I can do a lot of stuff, and I do it.
Mm-hmm.
I do it, and I be like, damn, I did that. Like, what? And then, man, y'all just don't know. Yeah. So investing in your purpose is.
But for the people, I'm not to cut you off, but for the people that don't get the purpose of this, kind of going back to what you were saying as far as in not believing into you, all those are the people that you want to market to. Because at the end of the day, how I think about it, you'll believe until you're not. So like, you're going to believe in something.
Or you mean you're not a believer until you are?
Either or, because at the end of the day, they can believe that what you're selling or whatever you're doing is not a good business plan. But then you show them that health is wealth, literally. Like the importance of everything when it comes to mental, when it comes to diseases, when it comes to just anything that when it comes to the body, period, starts in your gut.
The first brain in your body.
So
your gut is literally your first brain in your body. And a lot of people don't understand that. What you put in your mouth affects everything inside of you.
And that's why I was, when you were saying about the horses, I was like, it's something that we're eating is basically like a reaction to the horse.
Right.
So we got to figure it out. It could be ages from now, stuff that we ate from back when we was 8.
True.
Like,
because I really want to know why I'm allergic. I love horses, and I am highly allergic. Not even like I know, like, oh, you know, you get tested to see what you're allergic to.
But no. I'm allergic to horses.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm allergic. When I got my test, horses, trees, all them roaches.
Not the
cockroaches.
Not the caca. That's funny. But that is funny. That is funny. That is funny. We gotta tell you on camera. I tell you on camera. Don't forget to remind me.
I'm gonna watch you act like, did you remember what you said that you was gonna tell me?
Girl, yes, but that's crazy. But yeah, I really want to know, like, why am I? Because I want to. Y'all don't know this. Let me give y'all a little history of mine. I'm a country girl at heart. I was born and raised in the country, and yes, and I was partially raised in the country, but I was majority of my life I've been in the city. So just being able to get to my roots and just be in the country, I love it. Whereas though I love it. I'm the country girl. I would wear some boots and a hat and some overalls. Love it, type country girl. But certain things I can't get close to. I don't know. Maybe because I've been in the city so long.
That's another thing, because remember,
because you know the country air is way different. Like you can go outside and take a deep breath of air and you feel it from your stomach through your lungs type. Maybe that's just the country girl in me.
Also, actually, once you get used to it, your allergies
your immune system
build up. So like once transitioning into our new lives, you'll be able to ride horses.
I'm gonna get that land, baby.
Period.
So that's what I feel like with just, you know, about your purpose, investing in yourself. It's a beautiful thing. It really is. Even though sometimes, it can be costly, but also too, you had to think about maybe sometimes you like to eat out. Shoot, with that $20 you can eat out, you can invest in that. Just a box of gloves. You know, just sanitary or whatever you're doing. Like, you know, not saying that everybody has to have a box of gloves. I'm just saying, like, with me, whatever you're doing, the smallest little thing can invest in yourself.
Right.
Like, even though I don't eat chicken, you don't need that chicken box. Go get something, invest in yourself. It's just prioritizing your money, and so that's what I believe. But also too,
and actually, like how my sister said, creating a business plan, like anything that you want to do, the first step is writing it down. I've been writing down the QuietStorm podcast since 2022, and I didn't even know I was writing this down.
Literally, been coming up with topics and anything that comes to my mind, I'm pulling up my notes, tapping it. Let me jot this down, because it was like not knowing. Once you are ready, you are ready. Any little thing, just even. Y'all gonna learn about me. I love to read. So me reading a book, and then I don't know, like if it's some people too, I'll be reading. I'm like, oh shoot, wait a minute. I had like an aha moment, and I jot something down and be like, oh, let me go back to what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's how it was when I was reading the Bible, because I feel as though,
girl, it's the key.
Not even that. I feel as though it's a history book, like our real live. If how people say is redacted and all that. If you really read it, like if you sit down and read it, if I always say, take it for what it is and not what you think it is. Because sometimes people be like, how there's a scripture that I don't even want to say that one because it might get this video. I might have to cut
copyright.
It out. Yeah, but as far as in when people will say, what is the scripture about? Honor your parents, but the rest of the scripture talks about not provoking the child.
Yeah, I was just saying the word vice versa. Like
the rest of the scripture is not provoking the child. So people take what they want out, bits and pieces of the scripture, and just I wouldn't even say interpret it. Just put their own spin on it and say, "Hey, this is what you're supposed to do."
What convenience them?
Self-centered. Very self-centered.
What convenience them, and that's not right, because that's not right.
But if you read it, it really everything that's in the Bible show. It's like kind of like history repeating itself. That's why I say it's our history, but because you read it, it's stuff that we're going through now. Like things that we're going through now is in the Bible.
It's in. I feel like it's in the Bible too, but it also goes in with spirituality, like how reincarnation, when you can, say if someone perishes, right, and then you come back, you reincarnate, and then you left out, you still do. Which it's like you're reincarnating, you're learning your lesson.
Right.
So it's like, okay, say if someone perishes and then they come back,
and still doing that purpose, trying to go towards the goal, whatever they were supposed to do.
It's something that you have to learn. Just like how in the Bible, things was happening, and then God was like, let me step in, and then they had to learn and keep trusting and keep trusting and keep trusting. If you die, your son will do it.
Mm-hmm.
You keep
the
going.
Generation that right. Your so generation, that your bloodline would do it. Or your generation would be cursed.
It's life. It's life, and then it's also spirituality. That's why I was like, the Bible is literally a key. Because it was people that was killing their own family members and just doing all types of kind of stuff. And it was like, me thinking that it's like, did these people really have God in them? That's how I be like, that's how I say
it's so much of what's happening here in today's world, because you realize people have their own concept, like own perspective of like what God is or what they deem as what God is. And I feel as though how everything, God is love. God is everything from light to dark. God is creation. It takes what I wouldn't even say, it just takes grace to understand that. Like, it takes you to understand, like, God is everything. Like, everything. Mm-hmm.
Did you just see that?
Yeah, dude. That's all it's over there.
God is everything. Blink up.
Right. Thank you, God. Confirmation.
That's funny. Man, stop be happening. It's so much stuff. Look, check this out. So much stuff be going on, and we be just like, man. That's not say. Yeah, that's my really thing. But even though when you investing in on your purpose, right? Mm-hmm. You do know. I do want people to understand though. When you're investing and you doing what you're supposed to do, that's also a part of growing and learning, because not everything is going. And I had to realize this, because it was like I was having a conversation with someone earlier, and I was, I mentioned the podcast, and they was like, well, why you ain't tell me about it? And I was like, you know what? Me starting my business and wanting my family and like trying to heal my family and like like so a person would come to me and say, "Oh, I got this problem." I'm like, "Oh, I got an herb that can help you with that."
Right.
And it was like they didn't believe me, so it was like sometimes you have to just stop, like how we say, stop speaking on it and do it, and then once it it will reach who it has to reach. That's right. Even with your business, like you can't let family or anything deter you or a lesson, like that's a part of you growing. And when you're growing, you cannot let the mishaps deter you from that, because that can be your lesson. Just keep going. You can't keep going. And and I noticed like people would say like, I listen, a lot in the last 2 weeks, a lot of shit has happened to me. And it's like, damn, how you able to still smile? Damn, how you not in the corner balling up, calling somewhere? I'm
crying somewhere.
Yeah, you know what I meant. I hope y'all know what I meant too. But it's like, damn, how can you still keep a smile on your face? Why you not mean? Because why let that sit in that? That's not who I am. Because also too, shit happens, and it's just how it. And about I can't copyright, but you can't let that sit on you, because trouble don't last always. Bad things, situations don't let that hold affect you, because then you'll become it. There's a lot of grown adults that had problems with their father, problems with their mom, and then they don't learn from that. They hold that so much weight and hate in them that they become that. That's not who I am. I see it, I deal with it accordingly, and I keep it pushing, because I can't, just like how you say you was a ball of anger, you can't let that sit with you, because that you can become sick. Mm-hmm. That's
I was sick.
Hold it. Right. Holding on to trauma, holding on to that, you literally become sick. And then I understand, like, being in the healthcare field, you know how they say, oh, people with like schizophrenia and stuff like that. No, that is literally
a spiritual warfare.
That is a spiritual warfare within themselves, and them holding on to trauma that they have not released, and not knowing how to release it. And just how do you hearing different voices and people that even stuff that you, and a lot of people are out here, you don't believe it. I'm just going to say you out here killing people, stealing from people, and not knowing that this spiritual thing is nothing to play with. It's literally nothing to play with. So you take somebody's life, you don't know what their ancestors or what was their purpose. So you taking somebody else's life, that's a burden you done put on yourself. Yeah. So you created that war for yourself, not knowing it. And I don't give a damn how much, oh, I got this much money. Who gives a fuck about that? Nobody cares about that. The real wealth is in here. Here and here. That's the real rich. Being your kids being okay here, and here. That's the real wealth right there. That's the real investing in your purpose. Making sure you and your seeds are taken care of, whether mentally, because all this material stuff, it's not worth it. It's not. And I don't give a damn about no amount of money is gonna. That's a lot of people that's rich and famous, and they got rich quick and they doing this. Some of them are not happy. They're not happy, and I don't care how long it takes me. I'm going to take my time to know and to be present within myself to know. I don't give a damn how much money you say is coming my way. Am I going to be at peace? Is it going to cost me my peace? Because once I'm off balance, my children, my seeds are off balance. So that's the real investment right there. Boom.
Like as far as in what you were saying, like not giving up, because the day that you can give up, the next day could have been your blessing. Could have been the day that you hit, the day that it all worked out for you. Mm-hmm. So you not giving up, and you understand. yes, everything is not going to go as how you planned it. Because trust and believe, I always have this tug of war of control. And I always say, God, I'm not in control, you in control. God, I'm not in control, you in control. It's only because, for me, I know, like, I understand that feature, or that spirit, call it what it is. The spirit of control is a generational thing in my family. So,
wait.
So, back to what I was saying, because she caught it. So, me knowing the spirit of control is a generational thing, whatever that I'm doing, like, I always say, I excel in everything that I'm doing when it comes to education or finances, everything. It's only because that's what's instilled in me. But me knowing not only the things that's the good is instilled in me, some of the things that I need to work on are also instilled in me, or some of the things that I need to let go that don't belong to me are instilled in me as well, which is control. So, knowing when to let go, not even whatever you believe in, if it's higher power, if it's God, if it's Jesus, whoever you believe in, knowing that person or that higher power, whoever, is driving you to keep pushing to invest in yourself. First, it comes with the mental, knowing, checking with your mental. Once you check in with your mental, check in with your gut. Once you check in with your gut, actually you could do the gut and then the mental. Because I learned that. Do the gut, then the mental. Because once the gut get right, the mental going to start cleaning up a little bit. Because you're going to start sleeping a lot better. Your thought process is going to be a lot better. The way you go about things, the way you even talk to people, it might be a little softer. Like, hold up. I don't have to do that. I don't have to come at you like that. I don't have to talk to you like that. Like, those things start to change. Like, naturally. It's not going to be like something that you will have to work on. It'll just start changing naturally. So once you start investing in those things, then, oh, okay, I'm good now. Then what's my purpose? What I need to work on? What's the next step for me? Okay. Oh, I want to own a fabric company.
Don't forget this camera.
Oh, sorry. I want to own a fabric company. I want to own a fabric company. Okay. So, fabric company. What do I need to do? Is there a vendor I need to speak to? Is there a building I need to go see about? How do I rent this building out to get this? Like, you start making those little adjustments. Even talking to people that do the same thing that you do, or even better.
Networking.
There you go. And say, hey, how can you mentor me so I can do what you do, or not even that, do it how I want to do it.
Not even that too. When you do networking and mentoring, please do your research. Don't just take what somebody say, take their word. It's a work in progress. Do the work. You have to do the work. And the reason why I say that is because you can't just talk to somebody and be like, and then because once you talk to somebody, you feel like, oh yeah, and then you go to the next person, they're gonna be like, how you, and what's next? You have to do your research. You cannot, even though you talking to somebody, but that's investing, doing the work, doing the work.
Yep.
Do the damn work.
Yep.
Do it.
Yep.
Don't talk about that shit. Do that shit.
And the work is. The work is the part is for me. The work is the part I enjoy. Like, us recording, us coming up with topics, us creating content, us actually being intentional about this. I enjoy that shit. I might get on my sister nerves like, okay, when we recording? When we doing this? When we doing this? Because I don't want to ever lose that drive. Like, I don't want to lose this passion that I got. I don't want to lose it.
Even though we know we have our set days of it recording, she be ODing.
Yeah, no.
I wouldn't say it's like, it's to the point where, okay, so I have children. She don't have children. Literally, when my kids wake up, the first thing they say out their mouth is, what we eating? Then, it's not,
How you doing, ma? You alright? It's you cooking me something? And I be like, dang. Like with them, I ask them, how you been? You good today? You don't want to hurt yourself, do you? Like, is something you want to talk to me about? No, I have to be a servant. I gotta be a servant, like, child. But, I wanted to say, investing in your purpose is also investing in yourself. Investing in yourself is getting to know you. Choose you.
That's right.
Think about you. Not saying you have to be selfish, but be intentional with you. Because once you know that, everything will work out. For like, you know how they say, once you choose God and then God will do the rest. That's a part of that. That's a part of that. Everything else will fall into place once you be intentional with self. You have to do that. There's no, even if it look like meditating, sitting in a quiet place, sitting out in the sun, sitting just for a second just to get your thoughts together, write it down. Sit with yourself and talk with yourself. You're like, oh, you talk to yourself? Yes.
Every
day. Yes.
24/7.
Yes.
Even out loud. Because catching people off guard, like, hold on, what you say?
Because,
I'm sorry, I'm talking to myself.
Shoot, talking to myself may save your life.
Try Jesus. Don't try me.
From a certified used to be crash out. For real.
For real though. Like, I'm trying to tell you, when you do the work, like, I'm just grateful. I'm grateful. Just the understanding the process, like loving the process, like appreciating, embracing it.
You gotta love what you do.
Embracing it.
You can't just be, oh, how I'm gonna come up with this, how I'm gonna get this money by tomorrow. Because once you get that money by tomorrow, that money gonna be gone by tomorrow. You gotta love what you do.
And then invest back in, once you invest in yourself, invest back into the people that love you.
Or help you along the way, because even though you don't, it's a process too. Even though you might not have it all, but once the people that
and it don't always have to be monetary.
When you make it, look, don't forget about the ones who helped you along the way. Don't forget about the ones who, it maybe just say, called and check up on you. Are you okay?
I had to put up the monetary part because it's just in case family watch. It don't always have to be monetary. You need somebody to call and talk to. You can call me. I'm sorry, because I had to put that out there. You know,
that's funny. Yeah, that's funny. But yeah, I'm happy. I'm proud. I'm proud of. And you know what? Also, too, I wanted to tell you too.
What?
I had my fair share raising your black ass. But I am proud of the person you are becoming to be. Even though you say like, you were like, oh, I don't want no kids because I see what my siblings went through with kids and stuff. I
don't want no kids just yet.
Anyway.
Now she looked me up and down like, bitch. Wait a minute.
Just know, when you do have I don't think say no.
Oh yeah, you are. I know what you about to say. I don't think I'm about to write no. They gonna be waking up.
What you about to eat? What you about to eat at?
What we about to eat at?
If y'all go sit your say no. All the kids love me. All of them. Even though, and another thing is, I know, like, I had this client, right, and this client and her, the client had a grandbaby, and when the grandbaby would see me, she would just like stare at me and just bawl into laughing and smiling. And I was like, baby, tell me what you see. Like, what is it like? And the mother was looking at me like, and I was like, because babies know, they know, good spirit, hearted, kind people. They know.
That's how I be like, I'm gonna cut this out. No, I'm not gonna say that. But when kids be having like, when people be having children,
is that white? Did you see something white?
Flow? Yeah, I did. When people be having children,
did you see that?
And the kids don't like the parent, that's a telltale sign. To hex no. That's a
because that. But in the spiritual world, you can literally birth out somebody that didn't like you in another realm. It goes deep. You can literally birth out somebody that you didn't like in another realm. That's
I feel as though, not to cut you off.
Shit.
I feel when I have a child, I feel as though someone important to us is gonna pass away if I have a child.
I already know you're talking about.
And then that child is gonna be her because I'm scared.
But don't be scared though, because I know who you're talking about. I know who you're talking about, but I wouldn't be scared. You know why I wouldn't be scared? Because that child can be the opposite. Because it's something that person, our family member, is not learning in this realm. And it's a part of a control thing. You looking at? I'm serious.
I understand that you're serious.
Yeah. We saying something, but we know. Yeah.
Right, we over here looking. But
y'all talking with your eyes. Literally talking with your eyes like, did you hear me now? Blinking. You know how black people, they say black people talk, when you riding in the car, you gotta see, you gotta turn the radio down. That's funny. That's funny. Yeah.
Okay, man.
Yeah. Yep.
So, thank you for watching.
Thank you.
And this is not the end. Like I say, job is not.
Sorry, put something in there. Oh, I forgot.
But they're not going to hear us because of this. Job not done. Job not done. This is just the beginning.
And you know what? I feel like when the job is done, we will be saying, job well done.
I felt that. I received it. I felt that.
Job well done.
Job well done.
Baby. Yes.
Okay.
Thank y'all. Don't forget to like and comment and subscribe. QuietStorm Podcast. We thank y'all. Thank y'all so much just for listening to us. We will not respond to negativity at all. I do want you to say that you can. We want y'all to interact with us, but negative comments will not be acknowledged. I will not indulge in that. I will not. So that's what I wanted to say.
Oh, babe,
I will not be arguing nobody back and forth.
Me neither.
You have your opinion. You like if it's positive, as a positive thing, of course. But negativity, I will not be responding to. That I will not take the time. There is a block button for a reason, and I will block you.
Message.